Hi Capricorn Vibe Tribe. Thank you so much for choosing to look at this channel and choosing to look at this video today. Really appreciate that. Before we begin, please go ahead and like this video because I know you're going to like it. And please subscribe to our channel because I know you're not going to want to miss any of our other videos that we're going to be basically putting out. Now, to just give you a little bit of overview of what we're going to be talking about in this video, we're going to be talking about what's going on with the Capricorn with the Capricorn energy wave. So this is specifically about the energy wave, and this can be applied to anywhere that you have Capricorn in your birth chart. So it's not just a reading that's specific to people that have a sun sign in Capricorn, but also for those that have a rising, that have a moon, and wherever it is in your birth chart, just apply this message to where it is in your birth chart, okay? Before we begin, I'd like to pray just so that we can go ahead and, clear the energy and make sure that we are only asking from answers from the divine, from God universe, from angels, from positive truth speaking spirits, right? So please follow along with me. We ask you, God of all creation, to assign your angels of protection and enlightenment to cover this reading through your Holy Ghosts of wisdom. We pray for the truth to Ascension and that this information be guided to those you intend to hear this message for reasons only you deem worthy. We ask for you to be with those who seek harm on the ascending collective. May they grow from these ways and learn to ascend themselves. We ask for your divine protection to cover us, our homes, our loved ones, and our abundance. We ask that all blockages that may attempt to sway us from our paths be removed before we even know that they exist. As our journey is to strengthen our connection with you as individuals so that we may be able to see your own light through our own reflection. We love you deeply, Creator God, and we are so grateful to you in all that you have gifted and all that you will ever gift. Thank you for waking us up for another day in this journey that we call life. Glory be only to you, as we are nothing without you. Amen. Okay, Capricorn, so this portion of the reading, we're going to focus on the underlying theme of what's going on for Sagittarius month. Basically, if we were going to be describing our ascending journey and comparing it to a growing flower, this portion would be the dirt that your seed will need to grow from. The dirt is going to symbolize basically what grounds you this month. So what's grounding you this month, Capricorn, is the Two of Cups energy. And the Two of Cups, it talks about partnerships. It talks about love. So this could be a romantic love. This could be a friendship. This could be, it could have something to do with like partnership in business or something, but even if you're going into partnership with somebody in business, it's going to be with somebody who is tied to your heart, somebody that you have an emotional tie with. So it's more so somebody that is like a friend or a lover or something like this. But what's grounding you this month is your partnership with somebody. We're going to now move on to the center energy. And while the previous card represents the dirt in which your plant is going to grow from, the center energy is going to symbolize the seed. And it's the beginning of something that is to be cultivated from your soil, meaning your foundations. So Capricorn, what we have here is the Page of Coins for your center energy. This is what you're planting for Sagittarius month. And the Page of Coins talks about being a student. It talks about being a novice in an area of your life, on a new journey that you're taking. And it has something to deal with coins. And coins represents family. It represents, family, money, morals, and materials. So it looks like you may be planting a seed to grow something or to learn something. A lot of you may be going to a school of some kind, or maybe going into a training of some kind, something that's very new. Some of you might be trying, especially, with this coupled with the Two of Cups, some of you might be trying to have a child with your significant other. Some of you may be building something with a friend that is going to give some sort of financial reward to it. But it's something that you've never done before. It's something brand new. It's something very, very different on this journey. So now we're going to flash back to Scorpio season. Here we're going to look at what happened during Scorpio season, and we're going to look at the last plant that you grew in the last ascension step. And we're going to evaluate what was accomplished by focusing on the point of achievement. So for Scorpio season, we have the Seven of Swords energy. So this energy is kind of a tricky energy. It's a trickster energy. It represents things that are either hidden, and it could also represent lies, things that are untrue, things that you cannot see. If you notice in the picture, the lion is looking down at the mask, and the baboon is there drinking water, but the lion can't see that the baboon is drinking water because the lion thinks that the baboon is looking at the lion. So the baboon is playing a trick, is being a trickster here. And what I'm really, really feeling, Capricorn, is there's two perspectives in this card. Now, some of you could have been the baboon, playing a trick on somebody, or, making something seem like it is something, but it really isn't. And some of you, but I think a lot of you are actually the lion in this card, because that's the thing that's pointing out to me. And so what this looks like is somebody has played a trick on you during somebody has played a trick on you during Scorpio season. And it seems like, because also what I'm looking at is in this expression of this lion's face, the lion is sad about it. So I feel that somebody has played a trick on you, and it's caused you to feel some sort of sorrow, feel some sort of sadness of some kind, possibly feeling betrayed. And possibly you may not have known during Scorpio season that a trick was played on you, but you definitely feel a little bit betrayed, like somebody has been drinking water of some kind and they haven't shared it with you. And this water can represent their emotions. This water can represent somebody with their money. This water can represent a lot of things, but somebody has been keeping something from you, and you feel betrayed about it. Now we're going to focus on your seeds beginning growth, and that represents the beginning of Sagittarius season, and this part is going to be what represents the first 2 weeks of Sagittarius season, okay? And this is the start of this journey, and it's represented by the seed's first peek out of the ground. So at the beginning of Sagittarius season, the first 2 weeks, you're going to be in this observer energy. This card is represented by the observer. And this card is not necessarily really found in the traditional tarot deck, but it is represented here. It's one of these cards that was put in for this particular deck. The observer, it represents spiritual strength, and dedication, and also self-sacrifice. So I feel like you are seeing a lot. Whatever trick that was played on you in Scorpio season, you are realizing what it is and the depth of what it is. You're seeing it fully now. And you're not seeing it necessarily. I'm not saying that somebody's coming to you and making a confession. I don't feel that. I feel that you're feeling it. Something has dawned on you. Something inside of yourself has clicked. And I feel like there is an energy where you are seeing things more clearly by looking deeper into yourself. I'm feeling questions like you're asking yourself, maybe, what am I doing? Why is life like this? Just stuff like this. You're really evaluating the people that you have in your life and how they affect your life. You're really asking a lot of questions at this time because because you're asking all those questions. Spirit is sending you so many messages in your mind, or I should say more so in your intuition, sending you more messages, a whole bunch of messages in your intuition. And it's almost like Spirit is lending you their eyes. If you notice in this card, the man is blindfolded. He cannot see with his physical eyes, but he knows and he sees, because he sees there's a whole bunch of eyes in the skies. And that, I feel like, is representing the eyes that Spirit has, the eyes that God has, in the sense of God sees everything. Spirit sees everything. The divine sees everything. And it's like the divine right now, and God is lending you their eyes so that you can see more than what your physical eyes can give you. So now we're going into the middle of the season. This will represent the last 2 weeks of Sagittarius season. This part of the reading is going to focus on your plant's maturity. And this is when we get into the thick of what's going on this month. So for the last 2 weeks of Sagittarius month, you're going to be in the Six of Swords energy. Basically what the Six of Swords represents is moving to a place of mental peace. Letting go of stress and moving a situation that is problematic of some kind and moving away from it into peace and harmony, basically. If you notice in this card, we have the man, and he has trapped this death. I think for this particular card, this represents what is trapped. The hooded creature is death. He's trapped death with the swords, with these 6 swords. So he's no longer worried about death. He's no longer worried about, things that stress him out. He's not worried about what meaning his life has because he fears death. He's more so ready to live out his life and move through his life. It's a beautiful energy, really, but I do feel that you're going to be letting go of the stress, the stressors. Whatever trick that was played on you, whatever false person that was around you, you're letting this go. You're moving on from this person because you've seen the situation. And you've seen your part in the situation. You've seen how I feel like I'm feeling like a big part of, what do they call it? Enabling. I feel like in the past, you've enabled this character. And so now you're going into this peace mind of, I'm no longer enabling. I'm no longer going to allow myself to be a part of this situation. I'm no longer going to allow myself to be a tool used for toxicity. It's a beautiful way of awakening, really. So now we're going to look at the end of the season. At this point, your plant has completed its process of growing into an adult. And so this part of the reading signifies what your growth has given to you. And we're ending off this Sagittarius season in the Four of Cups energy. This is a beautiful energy. This particular card, it talks about friendship, an unlikely friendship, or a new friendship, or an old friendship that has came back together of some kind. So that really goes back to what grounds you this month is this Two of Cups, a relationship, right? There's a relationship that you have. There's somebody while you're going through this Sagittarius month that I really, really feel is in your corner. Somebody who, you know, you are connected to emotionally that is really, really helping you stay sane, basically, while you're going through this process of feeling betrayed and seeing all the ways that you have been betrayed and moving on to that mental peace. The reason why it's happening so fast for you is, why this process is happening so fast is because of a relationship of some kind. But you're coming into a new connection or an old connection that you now are able to put more attention to. And you're getting these foundations together because, you know, it's the number 4. The number 4 talks about foundations. So your emotional foundation. So somebody who is part of your foundation emotionally for your emotional health, you are able to spend more time with that person, and you're able to focus on that relationship so that you can build it to be stronger. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video today. I hope this video helped guide you in the right direction in your life. If you enjoyed this reading, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. And if you have a comment to share with this growing Vibe Tribe, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. If you have Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, please subscribe to all the other social media platforms that we have, as well as don't forget to subscribe to our website's newsletter. This will keep you updated and in the know when we have the Vibe Tribe classes and we have new products on the market, and also when we have our free giveaways. Please remember that I do not offer personal readings on any platform except for my website when the list is open. Do not get scammed, please. Let them scram. Donations are also always accepted at your discretion via Cash App, PayPal, and YouTube. Please donate if you feel inclined and if you can without putting yourself in a rut. Many thanks to those that do, and for those that want to but can't, a perfect substitute is to watch our content, subscribe to our channels, and leave comments. Thank you again, and please keep up on your daily praying to God, keeping your energy focused on your ascension, being your awesome self, and loving yourself, and in return spreading love. All of these things is what makes you a part of this Vibe Tribe. Thanks for staying on the line. Here's a few extra cards that fell out for your reading and what they mean. So the first card that we have, Capricorn, is the Moon. This talks about, once again, hidden things. Things that have been hidden. Things that are about to have light shined on them. Okay? The second card that we have is the Ten of Swords. This is what is being hidden that is actually about to be revealed. Because the Moon talks about something hidden that will be revealed, and that is this Ten of Swords energy. And this is represented on, if on the card you see this is like a lion crocodile of some kind, and this is the monster that almost devoured the whole world in Lesotho. This talks about loss, separation, emptiness. Talks about betrayal. Talks about being stabbed in the back. You know, what's being hidden is 10 swords to your own back. A betrayal. Once again, we're talking about a betrayal of some kind. And Spirit is, what I'm really, really feeling off of this is what's hidden. Because if you notice in this Ten of Swords card in the picture, it's the monster that is creating havoc, that is getting the swords stuck in them. And Spirit wants you to know that Spirit is basically taking away the monster in your life. Now, of course, this is for an ascending energy. It's not for a descending energy. So if you are a Capricorn and you are descending, I will say this, These swords are in your back. But if you are ascending, wherever your Capricorn energy is, then this monster that is in your life that is being revealed is being stabbed by spirit, being killed, basically being killed by spirit. So that's something that you definitely want to keep in mind, is that spirit really has your back. There's no need for you to stress. There's no need for you to feel like you need to control the situation or anything, because really, the only thing that can kill this monster is spirit, okay? And so it's a lot, spirit really wants you to step aside and allow spirit to do this, okay? All right, thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.